Chris Butler, who co-directed and wrote Paranorman, which I really liked. And Leica are, you asked that question about what does it mean for it to be a Leica movie, and his reply was that it's a mark of quality, it's a stamp of quality, and it absolutely is. When you look at the Leica back catalogue, you look back things at Coraline, you look at Kubo and the Two Strings. Did you see that little video of the stop motion animation for Kubo and the Two Strings being done, in which you saw a sequence playing out in real time, but with the people, with the actually moving, which is, the level of detail going into this stuff is extraordinary. So on one level, I'm just kind of really impressed by it, because I love the fact that this form of animation, although it's moved with the times, but it now lives alongside the CG that we were told at one point was going to wipe out all other forms of animation. So I like that about it. The thing I didn't really expect was how funny I found it. And you and I saw it at the same screening, and we were sitting, like a seat apart. And you'll testify this. I laughed a lot. And I had expected to sort of to watch it and enjoy it. And I was kind of slightly put off originally by the poster, because I couldn't quite get my head around the design of...
I think you're right. The poster doesn't quite work.
So the face just looks weird on the poster, and until you actually sort of see the face of Susan properly, it doesn't.
This is the Yeti.
The Yeti, yes. Who picks a name, that doesn't sort of. But once you're in, actually, what I admired most about it, quite apart from everything else, with all the stuff, the detail going on, the mark of quality, the fact that it looks like something that people have laboured over and worried about getting the detail right, is that the jokes are really funny. And they were funny in a kind of Aardman funny way. I mean, whenever you see an Aardman animation, you know that you're going to laugh on a pretty regular basis, because so much of Aardman is to do with slapstick, and it's to do with silent comedy, and it's to do with, that kind of physical comedy. But I think there was a lot of stuff in this that I found funny, right from the beginning sequence when they're out, looking for the Loch Ness monster. And when he described it, he said that the Central Explorer is sort of famous for failing, but actually, firstly, it's always that victory is snatched from the jaws of defeat, or actually the other way around, is that defeat is snatched from the jaws of victory. But what he wants to be accepted. And it's actually a story of two separate characters who both want to be accepted. One of them who wants to be accepted by his peers in the Royal Society. The other one who wants to be accepted by his peers, who he decides are on the other side of the world because he's seen stuff about them living in Shangri-La. And so it's one of those kind of odd couple things when the central thing works because they're both really looking for the same thing. But all the way through, I was really tickled by it, and I thought this is a really good Easter holiday release, because I think parents and kids will enjoy it the same amount. I think, like all of the Leica stuff, you'll end up watching it 3 or 4 times because you'll get it on DVD, and you'll only really start to notice everything the 3rd or 4th time around. I don't think it's a classic, but I thought it was so solidly entertaining that I would I absolutely recommend it. It's perfect Easter holiday fare, because I think everyone can enjoy it.